All right.
Hi. Well,
Go ahead.
yeah. Okay. Hi. Welcome to Genre Mongol. I'm George, or Gur Hero, he, him pronouns. I'll be running a game of Glitter Hearts again today. Let's introduce our players. I'm sure you know.
Hi, I'm Groupie. We are playing Glitter Hearts, and tonight I am playing fucking Hooligan Rob. Old buddy of mine. I miss him. Pronouns he, him, both of us, me and him. He's in my head. He's up here, and here. But that's not really the point. I'm gonna be big and hit things. I'm totally stepping outside of my wheelhouse. I'm always the shitty little talker. But no, today I'm gonna be tough. So yeah, that's me. Next.
I'm Jen, and I'm going to be playing Samantha. Both of us are she, her, and this game is fantastic. If you've not been here for the other ones, you should go back and watch them, and then definitely continue, because this is going to be good.
It's your boy Pigtie. If you've seen John and Rongo's off-week one-shots, chances are you probably heard my voice a few times. Like Jen said, not only go see the other Glitter Heart stuff, but he's got some great Cthulhu stuff that we've done, and some Dungeons and Dragons that was a whole lot of fun. That was an excellent one-shot last one he ran, group you ran.
Thank
Yes,
you.
go back in the bot. Go see the things. Go push the button. So, and thanks for running this stuff, George. I really appreciate you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, dude. So, with this, it is still not sold on the idea or the title, but hashtag Fire Idol Fest. And we pick up with a bright and sunny morning with very few clouds, a cityscape rolling across towards the foreground away from a coastline, growing closer to the foreground, a freeway and a pickup truck on it, and lots of supplies packed into the back of the pickup, and in the front, Samantha, or Cassandra, you're driving, and Samantha, you're in shotgun. Y'all are on your way. The traffic is starting to stop. You should be like 20 minutes away, but it could be another hour. Who knows? Burning gas in your big old pickup truck, Cassandra.
Just trying not to breathe too much.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, that was the truck.
Do hope this traffic lets up soon, though.
It's okay. I got something special under the seat. I kind of reach under the seat, pull out a little left-handed cigarette.
And I don't think that's going to make traffic move faster, but sure. Yeah, right over.
I'll light it up, pick up post and pass it over. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Dancing and moving.
As far as I know, I've only got one show this weekend, but I might try and sneak an extra one in.
Hit them goals.
Can't help it.
Right, and continues on for a little bit more, and then there's suddenly loud banging on the back window of your truck. And you look back, Cassandra, to see your younger sister, Jackie. I gotta pee!
Son of a bitch.
Did you know she was back?
You have to go find a bush or something.
But there's no bush. It's a freeway.
3 lanes that way. Run.
Stepping, Missy.
The bottle.
Oh, there's a Gatorade
Not
bottle on the
going
floor.
like that. No.
You just give her a Gatorade bottle. Good luck.
Do not bring your gear. The whole point of the burn is self-sustainability. You have to have your own stuff.
Don't they have like porta potties?
Maybe.
Are you gonna hold it throughout the
Okay.
traffic? Be my guest. Just don't pee on my stuff.
Yeah, she's going to try to look down into the stuff, the tarp and whatnot, and go. Anyway, we cut to a moment later, her getting inside and the cab, and with her backpack at her feet or in her lap or whatever, as she wedges her way in there next to Samantha.
Okay, I'm imagining like a little like 2-seater stick shift pickup truck, like with
That's
vent-
what's in my head.
Okay. Great.
I mean, it's up to Pickle. It's his character's truck.
I would imagine it being a bench seat.
But at least a full size, like F-150
Yeah, like-
or bigger, or like a Ranger.
Like a full size, like old school, like
Okay.
near like love seat size bench seat.
Excellent.
Okay.
Slightly less cramped. I like it.
Yep. Getting like 13, 14 miles a gallon.
Or like 8.
Yeah, more like 8. You're right. Anywho, Jackie climbs in and says, Pickle, do you have an idea of what Jackie looks like? What your sister looks like? Oh, and yourselves. You didn't even get descriptions of yourselves.
Okay.
So, yeah, give me a description of you and your sister, and then we'll get the description of Samantha.
I'm like that curvy, grain-fed country girl, kind of stocky, 4'5", about 160, about 150. Curves in the right spots. Jackie is real narrow. She's about 5'8". She's got a high ponytail and she's got hair dyed that's kind of like a ginger, like a strawberry blonde. Real
Okay.
slender, straight frame.
Okay. And Samantha.
Samantha is probably like 5'7" ish, maybe like 140, 150, maybe. I don't know. She's pretty like athletic because she does like aerial and different skills and stuff. But other than that, she's just pretty normal looking. Not a whole lot as far as like tattoos or anything like that. She doesn't have any like overly distinguishing features. Just normal girl.
Okay. With that, Jackie says, "Hey, Sam. So, what's it like? Y'all have been before, right? I've never gone before, but I've got some friends that are supposed to be going. So I just wanted to meet up with them. What's it like? At Fire Idol Fest. Fire Idol Fest. Fire Idol.
Well, it's humid.
What was that, Pickle?
I said, well, it's humid for one.
Okay. It's like 3 days and self-sustaining, or
It's like going home. It's this amazing reunion of all of your family that you didn't even know existed. Um, there's people from all walks of life and all over the planet, and there's music and dancing and things to see and crafts and anything and everything that you never knew you needed. And they've got 10 principles that are shared throughout all of these different festival things. Yes, self-sustainability is one of them. It's all about being you to the fullest extent of your ability.
there's like, I thought it was just like a lot of drugs and whatnot, like music and maybe sex.
I mean, for some people, that is being them to the fullest extent of their ability. So, yes, there is some of that too. But there are also people who are totally sober and don't do any of that. So, it's a little bit of everything.
Because I brought this. My friend said they like to do them. She pulls out a huge, one of the big plastic ceiling plastic bags, full of dehydrated mushroom caps. It's so much.
A lot of mushrooms. Where did you get those mushrooms?
At school, the guy gave them to me.
I snatched them and stuffed them under the seat. Young lady,
Hey!
don't show your stash out in public.
Who is just gonna hand you a giant bag of magic mushrooms? I don't think that's how that works.
You've never met my Uncle Daryl.
You said somebody at school. How many years has your Uncle Daryl failed?
It's actually
Good
younger.
point.
Okay, yeah, Uncle Daryl, the 8th grader.
Okay, well, I'm not testing those. Just saying.
I kind of slip one out and pop it on.
Sure.
It's traffic. Take it easy.
Okay. It's a dry, flaky mushroom.
This is the point where we say do not drink, do any
Yes,
substance.
yes,
Do not
absolutely.
support that at all.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was already
Andy.
sitting here
Simply
thinking,
for a
like,
game.
okay, go ahead and get a content warning out there, everybody. Hard drug use.
Mushrooms aren't hard.
No, but y'all haven't even made it to the party yet. We're already passing the joint back and forth in the front seat, going down the highway. Got the chick crawling through the window from the bed of the truck, who is obviously at most 18. And
You act like this wasn't a normal weekend occurrence back in the day.
hey, I ain't saying nothing about the few years that I forgot.
Fair.
What? Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Content warning, yo.
Yeah.
This is just a game. Anyway. But yeah, so Sam, you're going to like perform?
Yes. There are different camps that have different parties going on at different times, and a lot of them have different kinds of performers coming in. I know I have at least one fire performance scheduled for tomorrow night. But other than that, we'll just see what we can get into, shall we?
Cool. Yeah. Well, my friends Devin and Mike, I'm supposed to meet them there. So,
Do they have your tent?
They have a tent.
You're not staying with them. I don't know them.
I'll stay with them if I want to stay with them.
I'll call Mom, and she can come get you.
I'm thinking to drive all the way out here. You're not gonna make her drive all the way out here.
I'm just gonna pull a book out of her bag.
Try me.
She'll pallet and turn to look out the passenger seat or passenger window.
Oh hell no, that's my seat. She's in the middle.
Oh.
She can sit there and sulk with her arms crossed.
Yep.
If she wanted to breathe, she could have stayed in the bed.
And do y'all have any more y'all want to do in that scene?
Just get there before Cassandra's mushrooms kick in too hard.
I mean, she ate just one.
There's just one and it was in traffic. We're good.
But okay, so we cut to the camera going up, zooming across the traffic to the beach, where we find Rob and Johnny clocking in at the North Shack, the North County Lifeguard Shack. Going on duty. The place has been cordoned off for 5 towers, which is a pretty decent amount of beach, all the way up to the parking lot edge of it, inland. There are tents set up all over the place. There is a wooden stage sort of built near the center of it. And there is also a wooden effigy of a man being built just within the coastline. And at this time of day, I believe the coast is out. So once it's in, it'll be a few feet in the water as well. The effigy.
Once we get stopped, I want to go in my glove box and grab my Sharpie.
Hold on. We're not there yet, bud.
Okay, fair.
Okay. Alright. And yeah, y'all have clocked in. There is a warning of a subtle red tide. There's been a bit of a red tide. But it hasn't been that much, and just keep your eye out for it. But yeah, and he's like, wow, man, I'm excited about this. We get to work and go to it at the same time. Pretty great.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good weekend. As long as we can make sure we don't get any little trip kids drowning and don't have the fire fall on anybody again. That'll be nice. Fucking badges are lame this year, though.
They're biodegradable. That's what's important.
Yeah, which means that hanging on my wall with the rest of them is going to fall apart in a year.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's what they're meant to do. See, Kenny keeps his eye out on the beach, looking around.
Yeah, that's the opposite of a keepsake. So first day, are we doing like perimeter rotations? Has anybody talked about like night shift and blah blah blah? Or are they just going to stick us on the front gate and get us checking people walking in?
Yeah, you're basically at the front gate, the North Shack for the day. But you're off at 9 or at 8. You work like 12 to 8.
Perfect. It'll be good to get out of my jeans and into some proper party clothes, and to look at Rob. Big dude.
Well, you're a lifeguard. You've got little shorts on. Right? Well, not little. Not necessarily little. They should. They could be. But it's up to you.
They're not.
Johnny's got the long tank top with the huge opening on the side, showing off his obliques, and then the little short shorts that barely show under the tank top. That's it. The toned tan thighs.
Rob is big but a little tubby. He's 6+. Got just a little bit of whip of hair towards the front. Big gauges, labret piercing, and it's definitely board shorts and a tank top out here. And I will retcon what I said a minute ago about the jeans. I get out of these damn shorts and into some jeans.
And I don't get you. I mean, jeans are good because you don't have to wash them that often, but they're just restricting. I don't know. Once your legs to breathe with the sun on them, the wind across them.
Nope.
You get the scent of cigarettes. You know that the beach is non-smoking. Johnny gets it a moment later. Turns his head to look around.
Easy there, bird dog.
Alert.
Do I see like any little puffs of smoke anywhere? Do I see where it might be coming from?
Yeah, you see sitting on the the tailgate of a very large, like, dual cab truck in the parking lot is a group of young adults, ne'er-do-wells, you might say, smoking and drinking.
All right.
They're outside the taped off property of the event. No,
still on
not
the
necessarily.
beach,
though? Yeah, still the parking lot's still beach.
I'll walk over there. Unless we got a golf cart.
You have 2 ATVs.
Even better.
Perfect. Yep. Roll up on the ATVs to the perimeter tape. Hey.
What? What do you want?
Listen, I don't give a shit if you're smoking on the beach. Don't let the cops see you, and don't let me find the fucking cigarette butts in the sand. I will flatten every one of your tires.
You can't do that. You can't f my property up. You mess with my truck for this.
You can't fucking catch me.
Puts the cigarette down onto the sand.
So you throw the cigarette on the sand?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
and
this.
one of the other guys like, Ricky, don't do it.
So on the ATV, I've got like a bag or something with a whole bunch of trash that I've had to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
I pull something out of that bag, walk up to the front tires, real quick, unscrew, shove the nail in the stem, and let the air out. Be sure to pick up your trash before you leave, guys. Hop back on my ATV.
Dude's gonna charge you. Roll a thwart peril check. Which is what is that? I didn't expect to get into the like this. So
shouldn't have had him smart off to me.
Oh, it's a conversational game. You stabbed a guy's tire.
I did not stab his tire. I jammed a nail in it. into the stem just to let the air out. All he's got to do is put air in it. His tire is fine. I destroyed and damaged nothing.
Okay, I mean, it's still going to charge you. It's
Yeah, that's
fine.
I totally forgot, like, the most important thing in the whole damn game.
Dice?
Yeah, dice are important.
They are.
Oh, we know somebody who does dice, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The link's down
I
below.
believe you can check it out, yeah. Somewhere.
Thorpe Harold, I need 2d6 plus physical because this guy's
Physical.
charging me.
Yep.
Cool. That's going to be a 12 total.
All right, yeah, you fully succeed.
So I'm just going to put one hand to the back of his head, move to the side, and he's face first in the sand.
You hear two of the young women with them yell out, "Ricky!" And one of them go, "Think you're pretty smooth, huh?" And she's gonna hop up and kind of charge you, and the other guy with him is gonna catch her and say, "Come on, can't do this. We can't get kicked out on day one. Ricky, pick up the cigarette and put it away properly." And then he'll kind of turn towards you, Rob. And yeah, Johnny couldn't just run away. Someone's got to be at the shack. He says, "Sorry about that. Didn't mean to offend you or the beach. We'll make sure that everything's cleaned up proper."
What's your name, pal?
And the woman says, "Bobby, quit being a suck up." He's like, "I don't want to get kicked out day one. I mean, it hasn't even started technically."
Bobby, was it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Cool. Just make sure to take your trash up. That's all I want. Your friend tries any stupid after everything starts, I will call the cops on him so fast. We will have everybody kicked out. But you clean up after yourself and everything's cool. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to hop back on my ATV.
You hear, just before you start it, you hear a punch to the side of the vehicle. As you head back to the shack, you can see people starting to gather at the entrance. Just a separation in the taped off section of it, with a few event organizers and with clipboards and stuff. I guess they don't even use clipboards now, do they? They just use a phone or a tablet. I'm so behind in the world.
Well, they use clipboards.
Huh? Okay.
I still use clipboards, depending on whether or not they're banking on there being like phone signal. Sometimes these things are out in the middle of nowhere where there's not on purpose.
One thing they definitely still use, though, would be walkie-talkies.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll head back to the shack, chit-chat with Johnny for a minute. You good here? I'm going to go ahead and
as soon as you get back, Johnny's like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck were they? What the fuck were they doing? Are they the smokers? They littering?"
Easy. I talked to them. One of them's dumb, but the other one's all right. They'll make sure to clean up. I'm going to go ahead and head to the front gate. You radio me if you need anything.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. You got enough water in your cooler?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just staring out past the railing towards the parking lot. That truck.
Don't worry about them, man. They're just getting started early. All right, holler if you need me. And I'm head to the north gate.
Okay. As you do, we cut to Cassandra, Samantha, and Jackie pulling into the parking lot. It's pretty packed. There's a lot of people just being let out by either Ubers or other people driving them, or whatever ride sharing, and but you're able to find a place as Jackie says, "Oh, this truck smells. You got to get a electric vehicle, a hybrid at least. This is terrible. How much money did you just spend in traffic?" Cassandra.
She's smarter than she looks.
Huh?
You can't pull big equipment with a Prius or a Tesla. You in the middle.
They have larger electrical and hybrid vehicles now.
Have electric trucks.
Doesn't work out that way. It's a good
And you
thought.
could get a loan.
I have duct tape somewhere in the back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go look for my friends. Do you need me to carry anything? No? Thanks. She's gonna turn and start off with her throwing her backpack on.
I'm gonna grab her backpack as soon as it's on her shoulders. Nope. Camp first. Then you go find your friends and bring them over. So I can have a little chit chat.
Alright. And yeah, she'll turn to help y'all unpack at least your first round of stuff. And you go over towards the entrance. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. Anyway,
Where?
huh? Oh, probably from shaving earlier.
Not off your head.
Yeah. Anyway, as you are approaching the entrance with your tents and essentials, you can see Rob there with the event attendants who are checking people off, checking their phone for their ticket and all that.
Yep.
You go through.
Scanning through. Hey!
You wouldn't be doing that. That'd be the event guy. You'd just be like county security. You're like the sheriff, sort of.
I'm just big and I'm standing there.
A deputy.
Well, good. That means that I don't have to stand right there, so I can come to them in line.
Yeah.
Hey! Haven't seen y'all since last year.
It's so good to see you. How was your trip?
Oh, about the same as always. Big hugs, lift her off feet. Big hugs, lift her off her feet. You're too little to hug. Who's this?
You're too big to hug.
She is. She decided to tag along.
Stow away to the festival. All right, kid. Not bad for your first shot. I can't
You're
exactly.
the sister, and you turn around to see Rachel approaching with three other young women. One of which you recognize from sorority. Alex. Her name is Alex as well. And Rachel comes up. She's got a bag in each arm, in the crux of her elbow, in both arms, and
Lots of screaming. There's probably some like secret handshake thing.
she's got a big hat on too.
Very exciting.
Oh my gosh, are these your sisters?
No.
Oh.
This is Cassandra and her sister Jackie. And that's Rob.
Hi.
Hey, get handshakes or whatever.
Hey. As they kind of do the cordial hi, like recognizing the Alex one who is a kind of has a shorter haircut and glasses, blushes under your gaze, Rob, and then Rachel's like, "Oh my God, so I didn't think you were going to be able to make it, or otherwise I would have called. We could have rode together. Alex has a new electrical SUV. It's amazing. It gets so many. It's so good for the environment.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I ended up riding with Cassandra, and well, we don't want to talk about the truck, but it's got lots of room, so it's cool. Do you have your stuff? Do you need help? Where are y'all camping?
Well, I mean, we're just gonna try to find a place, maybe. But I'm really looking forward to being really wherever DJ Lala is. We're such fans. I mean, like all the nights we spent studying.
And now it's Rob's turn to blush. I gotta get back to the gate and help them out. After y'all get camp set up, come find me or I'll find you when I'm rolling around.
We will probably camp somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the normal spot. So.
The little one's like, "Hey, big guy, do you need help? Can I come with you?"
I will look at Cassandra. Actually, is Jackie...
Not my mom. I'm an adult. I am 18.
Is Jackie holding a bunch of camping stuff?
Yeah.
Huh? No, help them set up and I'll find y'all in a little bit.
Mm. Oh yeah. Rachel's like, "Oh yeah, this is Lydia and this is Tegan, and Alex, of course." And Lydia and Tegan are both blonde. Lydia has blue eyes. Tegan has brown eyes. Much taller than Lydia. She's like, "Yeah, so yeah, we're just all really big fans." Met them at my. Wait, are you, Pauls? How old are y'all? Are y'all currently in college or university?
I think around that age. I think about 24, 25, but I'm not the college type.
It's like graduation.
I'm going to go with 23 because it sounds like a nice number. It's old enough to drink.
Okay. So yeah, still in college. Okay. Yeah, so Rachel's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have to tell you, I've met this guy. He's a lifeguard and he's gonna be here. I'm really excited. Yeah. I'm really we ran into each other a few times at some protests. And he just was really passionate and seemed really nice. He's got a great smile, and I was just really hoping that we can sometime. He said he was a big DJ Lala fan too. So,
Oh my gosh, that's amazing! We've got to find them.
His name's Johnny.
Okay, we will keep an eye out for Johnny.
And the others will kind of go into, "Oh, she talks about Johnny all the time," and blah 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 as the camera moves away. Going across camp and kind of rising up to watch people like slowly trickle in. Things start to begin. Tents start to get set up. People start to play a little bit of music. People go out into the shallows of the water. People bring some things to put into the wicker effigy. As the afternoon plays on, and eventually you'll have your tents set up, and Jackie is ready to run away again. It is y'all are probably eating as Jackie's like, I'm gonna go find my friends now, right, Mom? Cool. There.
Hurry, run while she's not paying attention.
And she does. You there, Pickle?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
I'm gonna go see what area she's gonna be partying in. I can come back and block her fun later.
So, yeah, as y'all start to walk around looking for her friends, Devin and Mike, is there anything you want to do, Samantha?
Probably after setting up camp super efficiently, right? Lots of experience. Nice little setup, cooking area, sleeping area, the whole thing. Helping everybody else set up their tents. Probably gonna, if Rachel's not still with us, I would probably go try and find them or Rob or both. I did kind of think that we would end up camping near Rachel and company.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just reading my outline to see if I have her whereabouts anywhere. Not at the current time.
So after a couple hours at the gate, Rob would have made a round with the ATV and then gone to switch places with Johnny.
Okay. As you make a round with your ATV, are you going the whole length, the 5 towers to the South Shack?
Yeah, down and back, check in with whoever else is on duty before going in and hopping on the shack so Johnny can go to the gate.
Okay, yeah, you see those same hooligans that you saw Ricky and them in the water about up to their waist, giving you mean looks as you pass by. But as you get more south, the crowd gets thinner and thinner until by the last tower in the South Shack, there's no one around. At least not yet.
How's that red tide looking down here?
It looks pretty nasty, and it looks like some trash is washing up in it as well. There's a few boards that are broken up, some bags of potato chips or something. Other just loose trash.
I'll let event staffing know to get somebody down here with some rakes before it gets too dark.
Okay. Alright, and then you turn and back north. Alright. As you're coming up north, the camera pulls from you over to let me get the names. Samantha approaching Rachel and Alex, the sorority sisters, as it looks like Lydia and Tegan are doing a sound check for an acoustic performance on the stage. They have one of the opening slots, be the second time slot. And so they're warming up, and Samantha, you approach Rachel, says, "Oh, tell me you brought some fun. All we really could get was this," and she's got a few bottles, and then and Alex is like, "You've got more than that," and she kind of pulls a duffel bag that's half full of bottles. And I mean, various types, not just alcohol, but like sweeteners and mixers and stuff like that as well.
Wonderful. We should go ahead and do that. Also, I'm pretty sure Cassandra has a whole bag of mushrooms under the front seat of her truck.
Okay.
So there's that.
Go get it. Where's she?
Oh, I don't know. She ran off looking for Jackie. But Jackie brought a whole bag of mushrooms. There's no telling if they're any good, but there's a whole bag. So we can find out later.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's pregame. And she's gonna get some. What would you get? Did you use solo cups? Doesn't seem like the ideal thing to use in this kind of environment.
Generally speaking, people bring their own. I have one that clips onto my belt at a carabiner.
Okay.
So most people will have their own carrying around.
All right, cool. And
I'm gonna whip out my cup and start rummaging around in that duffel bag.
all right, y'all start having some fun. Rob, we cut back to you. This is all over the place.
It's a party.
Rob, you get back to the North Shack and you see that Johnny is talking with DJ Lala, but her hair is down and her makeup is off. She's still wearing like her oversized shirt and glowing bracelets and stuff, but she's gone off her sound check, no doubt.
I'll
And they're chatting.
hop off the ATV, get up to the shack. Figured I'd let you off the shack, go run gate for a little bit.
Yeah, you know Lala?
Hi, Lala. And just big old boy blushing.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Wait, no, y'all are actually friends, right?
Yeah, we've met before.
Okay.
But it's okay that you don't
Okay.
remember. It was
No.
last year, so yeah, it's been a while. And
Oh yeah, I remember. Ron, right?
Rob, yeah.
Rob. Okay. Hi, Rob. Yeah, it's great to see you. I was just talking to Johnny here, and she kind of puts her hand on his chest, and then pulls it back, and I was just. After my performance tonight, Johnny was saying that you all will be off by then. Maybe we could all hang out at my tents.
Yeah. Where'd you set your tent up at? Because I also got some friends that just showed, and they're gonna be over that direction. But I mean, I'm sure we're all gonna be all over the place anyway. So, but yeah, we can swing by.
They said that I'll be around the third tower. Somewhere around the third lifeguard tower.
Yeah, bet.
In the center of the...
Oh, by the way, Johnny, I kind of hit him. Way down on south end of the cordon, we've got trash coming in off the water. So whenever you go up to the gate, just like let them know to see if they can get some cleanup down there.
I'm so fucking tired of all the pollutants in this water.
It must be real tiring to be a true believer. But yeah, so there's that.
Speaking of, I saw Cassandra's truck out there. Is she here? Did she come this year?
Yeah, that's who all's camped up there is Cassandra, Samantha, bunch of Samantha's sorority sisters showed up too. So they're all going to be down there. I'm sure they've got a little bit of everything going on.
No doubt. And Lala's like, well, who's Cassandra? And Johnny's like, oh, she's just this woman we know. And she's like, oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, real.
But anyway, I'm going to go.
Farm grown.
Oh. Well, I look forward to meeting her. Hopefully she can come with y'all tonight. I'm gonna go, though. I gotta get ready for performance. It's good talking to you. Nice meeting you, Ron.
Bye, Lala. Just hanging his head after she's gone.
Walks down the ramp and is gone into the crowd. People notice her and she, cordial with them. But yeah. After a little while, and Lydia and Tegan are back and get a few drinks. They're pretty excited about it. They apparently do a parody satire songs. As they are drinking, clearly someone's heard, and they this man and woman about y'all's age, maybe a little bit younger, comes up to you all, Samantha, Rachel, and the other ladies drinking. He and the woman, he's like, "Hey, I heard you all might be looking for something a bit stronger than that."
Where'd you hear that?
People are just talking.
It's very suspicious.
And the woman says, "Look, it's just every tent is looking for something. We just happen to have a lot of little bit of something, and we want to make your festival more enjoyable. That's all." Rachel says, "Well, what do you have?" And the guy will say, "What do you need? What are you looking for?" Got a little bit of everything.
Samantha knows that she's probably looking to perform later, and drugs and fire do not mix. So she's not doing anything but drinking at the moment.
Okay.
There are literally drugs you need fire for.
Shouldn't spin fire on drugs.
Yeah, but against Alex's better judgment as well, Rachel will buy some pills of some sort, and the guy will hand it over. He says, "Yeah, just find me or Melissa anywhere. My name's Bobby. This is my girlfriend Melissa. You can find us and our friends on the beach throughout the festival if you need anything else."
Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great time. Yeah.
You
yeah.
said that Tegan and Lydia were done with their thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to propose that we, as a group, go on a walkabout to go see what there is to see and maybe find Rob and company, since Cassandra's done sauntered off too.
Okay. Well, I was going to cut to Cassandra to see what she's up to. A little earlier, Cassandra, you and Jackie have found what must be Devin and Mike. They are having a lot of trouble opening up the tent. They both present as masculine, with who you're told is Devin having longer hair and going by the pronouns they, them. They're having a lot of trouble getting the tent put together. Not too far. Actually, it'd be a couple of lighthouse or lifeguard towers down from y'all. But yeah, in the less populated area thus far, they're trying to set up their tent. Jackie's like, yeah, they play a lot of video games.
I see that. Why don't you boys come up here where we're at? We'll get you set up. That way you can hang out with Jackie.
Hey, Jackie! And the one that's called Mike will say, and he'll raise his hands and go over and start to hug her, and then Devin will join and hug her as well. And like, hey, I didn't think you. I mean, you made it. That's great. And this is your sister. And Jackie's, yeah, this is Cassandra. She wanted me to introduce you to her, so that you knows that you're good folks. And Mike kind of chuckles, and Devin nods, and then turns to you, Cassandra, and puts out their hand and says, "Hi, I'm Devin."
I shake their hands. I'm like, yes. I hear that. Looks like you boys are having some issues with those tents. Why don't you come up here and set up next to us, and we'll help you get settled.
Okay. Jackie says, Devin is they, them, non-binary.
Okay, honey. They still need help with their tent, don't they?
Clearly.
Okay. Y'all come with me.
Okay. And they're talking, and they say, they start to follow your directions, and Jackie says, Mike whispers something to Jackie, and you hear her say, "No, they took him away from me." I know, I'm a fucking grown up. But yeah, you can help them get their tent put together.
I just help them get set up, and I show them how to put the poles in, hook them in the corners, how to put the rain fly on, and make sure that their posts are in the ground real good.
Hmm. Like, oh, thanks. So, and then Mike says, you think we can get some of that stuff you took from Jackie?
I mean, it's still a little early. You don't want to get burned out.
We're just gonna hang out here and listen to the music and the waves.
Have a little something to drink first, and then we'll get some out later.
You can't drink. You're only 18.
Can't. I'd rather you be drinking than doing mushrooms, personally, but we'll get into that later. The kids don't drink underage.
Becky says, I'm good to drink. Do you want to go? Did you bring anything? Do you have anything to drink?
In the cooler. Go light. It's hot out here.
All right.
If
Let's
you drink
get it.
if you do anything in excess, you're done for the weekend.
That's why we have water right there. And
Now
points at
draw
the ocean.
on your hands and put the beads of doom on your wrists.
Huh? Beats of Doom?
Long story, but you'll get it if
Okay.
I need to.
Old woman?
You mean I did catch that first part.
Look at the booze, old woman.
Your finger's broken? You know where the cooler
Oh,
is?
so now I'm allowed to go around by myself? Okay. I'll be right back. And she's going to take off for the parking lot.
I just go in my bag and pull out another cigarette. Folks. That girl's gonna be the death of me.
Alright, Devin and Mike kind of stand there awkwardly. And then Mike goes, it's cool you're going to let us drink.
If you tell anybody, I'll break your nose.
I won't.
In moderation.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say.
And when you're drinking, you don't leave this camp.
Yeah. I mean, like the whole campground, the whole area? Event
Just
every
the general area, just to make sure you're not going to go out and do something stupid and get busted.
It's gonna be stupid all over the place. You can see hundreds, if not thousands, of people still setting up their camp, their little tents and stuff.
There'll be time to have fun. Just ease into the weekend. It's easy to get burned out real fast.
Yeah. Sure. Jackie eventually returns with the cooler, coughing with a grimace on her face, and she puts it down and says, "Plah." There's a couple of girls up there smoking. I can't believe anyone even does that anymore. Like, at least vape. That smells nice.
Oh, sugar. I
And the
kind of pour them like a baby drink.
birds will eat it, and it's just so bad. It's so terrible.
Here, you get settled in, put your things up, get you situated. Here, sip on this, and don't be a nuisance.
Okay. Alright. You all start to drink lightly and in moderation. Do not let kids drink.
Yeah, don't do
This
that. This is fictional. This is
This is
not
all
an
fictional.
educational thing. We do not support giving underage children alcohol. All the disclaimers.
The performances start up around 6. The musical performances, I should say. You are free to perform at your own this first night, if you wish, Samantha. There's no scheduled performance for you on the first night.
I would probably have like either a set of poi or a staff or something just like equipped on my person as we're wandering around, or
Okay.
wherever we end up.
Okay. As y'all are wandering, you find Cassandra and Jackie hanging out with these two younger masculine individuals, getting drunk. Looks like Cassandra's getting high schoolish drunk.
Yeah, I'm not letting them go that far. I'm just letting them, you can mix drink.
Mike's pretty sloppy after one.
And give her water then. God, I envy you.
I just let them go. They won't get too tore up here. Someone will keep an eye out for him.
Seeing y'all approach, Mike clumsily pushes himself up to his feet and is like, "Hey, hi, ladies." Pushing his wild hair back.
You're adorable. Sit back down before you hurt yourself.
I'm cool. I'm Mike. He goes to lean on something that isn't there and falls in the wet sand.
Yeah, on brand.
You can hear the ATV of a lifeguard approaching. As Rob, you, I believe, also set out to, if you came across them or anything else. As you arrive up next to him with, the whole crew kind of there, with Rachel and these
Am I
other
still on
women.
duty?
Yeah, you got a little bit longer.
Cassie, are those kids with you?
Who? What?
They with you?
With me? Maybe. Why?
No, we're not. We're not, sir. We're not with her. We don't know her. You came over here honestly harassing us. We're just gonna. You don't know her at all. Evan says. Mike's flips over on his back and he's like, "That's Samantha." Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's Cassandra. That's Jackie's sister.
Make sure they get put to bed early.
Yeah. Yeah. They're hanging out at camp for the evening. So.
All right.
Respect. You know what I mean.
I am not, Mike says, sitting up. I'm going to see the shows tonight.
Maybe.
Y'all stay up here towards the north side. There's a whole bunch of crap washing up way down on the south end.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're going to get some event staff clean it up later. I don't know if they're going to do it tonight or in the morning or what, but it's not
I'm
like...
sure we can get a bunch of people together to coordinate a pickup in the morning.
Hey, event staff, they take volunteers all the time. You want to do that first thing in the morning? Run it. I'm sure they'd be glad of the extra hands. These things are always short-staffed.
This is true.
I go into my bag and pull out a couple mushrooms, and I walk up and I shake his hand. Thank you very much for being such an astute caregiver to this property. Just kind of palm it to a couple rooms.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, you're almost off.
Hold on. You got enough for the weekend?
Maybe I got it off the kids.
Fucking
them
love
from getting in
kids.
trouble.
Oh my god. Awesome. I am off duty 2 more hours. You hit me with another handshake?
We'll see what's happening then.
Fuck yeah. Knew I was glad to see y'all. Should have seen it earlier. Fucking rednecks in the back of a pickup truck throwing cigarette butts in the sand and shit, just acting like assholes. The whole thing hadn't started yet.
I hate that! Rachel exclaims.
The whole thing hadn't even started yet. And they're already just like trying to be dicks. One of them was alright. The other one was a fucking dick. Swear to God.
You know how it is. Those boisterous boys get a little juice in their system and they get a little sugar in their gas tank.
I guarantee I'm throwing them out tomorrow at lunchtime. Like 24 hours. I know it.
You'll see them grind on each other tonight. Drunk as a skunk. You know how it works.
Yeah. All right, y'all get all set up though.
Yeah. We managed to get these boys set up. They didn't know what a tent stake was, the tent pole was. We got them squared off,
Figures.
squared away.
Sam, you
You're
doing
right,
any
you're
free
large.
shows tonight, or are you holding off until a schedule?
I figured we'd be wandering around here in a bit, and I'd see, or after a while, and see if anything moved me, I guess.
Fair enough.
Are
First
you
night.
doing when you
That-
get off?
That you hear an alert signal whistle from just north of you from the second lighthouse tower.
All right, that's me. Gotta go. On my ATV, headed that way.
As he pulls away, Rachel's like leans into you, Cassandra, and says, "I'm one of this." What you got there?
Ease into your weekend.
What? Let's get this party started.
It hasn't started.
It has.
The tents are getting into the ground. The tent posts are, tents are going up. Gotta pace yourself.
Come on.
Turned up.
Sandra, did you not eat one of those in the truck on the way here?
I was testing the waters.
Hypocrite.
The difference is I can eat 5 or 6 of them and be perfectly fine. And when you eat one of them, you'll be off your rocker. So
Off my rocker. I've done them before.
don't doubt that at all. But this is a way different environment to be partaking in. There is a lot of stimulus out there. And there's going to be a lot of stimulus.
It's gonna be great. Being a stick in the mud. Jeez.
We'll get there. Just patient.
You know, she's been here before, right?
No.
Oh, you don't know she's been here before?
She hasn't been here before.
It was Rachel that's asking, and she has.
It's Rachel. Sorry.
Changes that whole interaction.
She's probably.
Anyway, go ahead. We got something. Okay. Just say whatever. At least get some green. And he's gonna stumble around looking for, hey, anyone got a joint? Anyone got this? Just calling out to people nearby.
Those were the days.
Lydia and Tegan break away to go get ready for their performance. It's only in a few more minutes as y'all can hear the music starting for the opening performance.
As I guess Rachel walks away, I'm gonna look at Cassandra and tell her she should not be so stingy. And I'm gonna pull a joint out of my pocket and I'm gonna light it. And then I'm gonna go head towards wherever Tegan and Lydia are performing, watch that.
Okay. Center stage, gotcha. So you head there. Jackie is going to be like, yeah, let's go watch the shows. Come on, Grandma. And she's going to grab your arm, Cassandra. This is Jackie grabbing your arm, pulling you towards the performances. Good? You okay?
What? Yeah. Sorry.
Huh? I'm sorry. I can barely hear you.
Where do you get this grandma business from?
You're just being a stick in the mud. You're being an old fogey. Like, let loose. We're at a festival.
I'll take loosen the reins. I just want to make sure y'all are good first. Not gonna end up having a bad time. There's a real fine line of having a really great time and having a really terrible time.
Yeah, and it might be you. Did you ever think about that? She pushes past you to follow Samantha. Alex will catch up behind you and say, she's probably just angry. Don't worry about it. Do you think that lifeguard Rob is okay?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rob, you are swimming out in the darkening water, following Johnny as he goes for what appears to be a drowning individual.
Do anything I can to help Johnny. Get the individual up and above water.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get out there. Johnny's got them above water, and you're able to get them back and start CPR on them as they're not breathing. But eventually, they cough up. Although when they come to after a moment, they start to scream in pain, and you look down to see there's an odd bite on their calf.
Right on. Grab whatever pack I've got off the ATV and try and clean that wound if I can. Get sand off of it, rinse it out, some fresh water, and wrap it up real quick while I get a look at it.
Okay. As you look it over, it doesn't appear to have any teeth marks. It's like
So it look more like a stem?
almost like a diamond shape. It's almost like a triangle and an inverted triangle without their bases. Kind of like a D8.
Okay.
The silhouette of a D8. And Johnny's like, that's really weird. Do you know what that bit you? And the person, no, I felt something. It felt like, I don't know, like a net or something brushed past me, and then there was a bite, and I lost myself, and next thing I know, I'm here. And Johnny's like, well, we need to get you up there and call an ambulance in. Or get you up to the shack and call an ambulance in for you.
Yep. I'll pull a stretcher off the ATV. I imagine it's one that sleds through the sand pretty well.
From what I've seen, there's like, or I might be imagining this. I don't know, but it feels like there's like one where you can pull out the stretcher kind of thing from the back, like it extends out behind the seat into a stretcher or something. I feel like I've seen that in sports or something.
Like a little shelf just riding off the back of it.
Yeah.
That'll work. We'll get them up
World,
on that.
it can be any.
That's true.
And ask Johnny, we need to call in jet skis tonight or wait for a second one. I mean, I ain't never seen a bite like that. Could have just as easily been like he kicked a piece of wood under the water or something.
Symmetrical, though. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. A cut end of something, if it had slammed in hard enough, like.
yes. Yeah. But I mean, we'll call the ambulance in and have the EMTs look at it and what they think. I mean, if it was an animal, we got to get him taken care of, shots and whatnot.
Right on. I'll run him up to the gate. Don't go in the water without me.
Yeah.
And I'll take off. Is this dude like talking any more about it, or is the something brushed past and then bit him all I'm really getting out of him?
Yeah, it's too dark to see and really pretty big. It wasn't a fish. It felt like a cloth or something. I moved past it.
Oh, that's fucking weird. But don't worry. We'll get you up here to the parking lot. We can get the ambulance out here. Get you taken care of.
Okay. You head up doing that while the camera holds back, watching Johnny watch you leave, and then his gaze drifting over to the ladies, going up to the stage, and zooms in on Cassandra. She follows Jackie and Samantha to the stage where you can see there is a fairly large, like a 7-piece folk band up on stage right now, welcoming everybody to the festival and playing some lively dancing music and such. And people are starting to join in. Yeah. Jackie begins dancing, mostly just jumping up and down at this point. And Rachel eventually returns. The blunt. Or self-rolled cigar. I'm not sure what the TOS is on that word.
Who knows anymore? Samantha's probably, she's also gonna like just dive right into the music, grooving, dancing, like looking around, waving at people that she knows or look vaguely familiar.
Mm-hmm. Sandra? You gonna stand there with Alex?
Well, we can go and find me a drink. And kind of try to get him. You know.
Alex says we've got plenty of drinks back at the tent.
At the tent. They're here.
Alright. And then, okay, so the two of you break away to go back to the tent and get drinks. On the way there, she's like, so, you're friends with Rob? Like, what's he like? Seems pretty interesting. Doesn't look like your normal lifeguard.
There's some depth underneath them, underneath that hair, behind that smile. Yes.
Okay. Get to the drinks and make a few drinks, and continue on until Lily and Tegan take the stage, or Lydia, sorry. Lydia and Tegan take the stage and perform their comedy songs, which are pretty funny. All of them are a bit political and like political satire and parody songs. And eventually, continuing through the performances, Johnny and Rob, the ambulance comes. The EMT is definitely one of them's like, it kind of looks like a turtle bite. It doesn't happen often, but it will bite you.
I mean, kind of like a beak?
Threatened. Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense. Honestly, I was figuring like you kicked some trash or something under there.
Something weird. Just gonna take you in, make sure that you don't have an infection or anything. He's like, alright, whatever. Yeah, as long as I can be back by tomorrow. And they're like, of course, whatever the EMTs say to get you to do whatever they want you to do. So yeah, they eventually take him off, saying that'd be one big turtle, and they'll drive him off, and then y'all are taken off duty as lifeguard Sergeant Corbin. I gave him a last name, but I didn't. No one has a last name in this. Corbin. Sergeant Corbin takes over for the night shift.
Hey, Corbin. Good to see you, man. Are you here all night?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll give him the rundown of that rescue. Let him know about trash coming in. I'm gonna go get washed up and changed. I'll still be here and like around all night. So you need something, fucking holler at me.
Okay. And Johnny will say, "Don't forget about the fucking hooligans." Hooligans?
Yeah, couple of assholes in a pickup truck. No big deal. I'll kick them out tomorrow. And then I'm going to find one of those outside showers, get myself rinsed off.
You have in the lifeguard shack. There's showers for the lifeguards.
I was hanging around the parking lot, get rinsed off there, go to my bike, pull some stuff out of my saddlebags, and just get changed right there in the parking lot, and head to the party.
Bicycle or motorbike?
Motorcycle.
Okay.
Obviously, he's so cool.
So cool.
Rob was so cool.
All right.
Of course, he didn't have a motorcycle. He drove a
So,
Jeep. But, same diff.
During some sort of rock metal performance going on, Rob shows up.
Hey!
Hey! Welcome. Have a drink.
Actually gonna hold off on that, but anybody got a joint going around?
Real quick, rewind a bit. A few minutes before Rob shows up, Rachel gets a text and leaves.
Okay, bye.
Hey. Then Rob shows up. Yeah.
It was probably a guy.
Got like another hour to DJ Lala's performance.
In response to Rob's question, I'm going to pull another joint out of my pocket and hand it over.
Fuck yeah. Which way did Cassie go?
Camp? Maybe?
Why the fuck are you hanging out at camp? Damn kids, right?
Jackie's like, she's not even cool, just stay here.
Yeah,
thought
but
she was
she has all your drugs.
back.
That's cool, go get them for us.
That I might do. In a minute.
Go for a walk.
Fuck yeah, let's go for a walk. All right, so me and Sam are gonna smoke a joint on our way back to the tents.
Okay.
I get a
Most
rundown of
certainly not
the...
the only ones partaking as you walk by several other tents with little red orange glows in the darkness. Growing darkness.
Yep.
Am I getting the rundown of the drowning? Or the...
Yeah, I'll give you a rundown of the drowning. EMT said it might be a turtle, like it looked like a beak bite, because it kind of had this like diamond thing going on where it come to 2 points. I don't fucking know. Oh, hey y'all! As we're walking past tents, again.
I didn't know we were in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah,
You can't run past tents.
Different game.
definitely did not ran. But yeah, definitely like greeting people as we're going by, seeing old faces, familiar faces, new faces. Again, chit chatting. It's a slow walk because we're not making much progress.
Sounds about right.
But eventually you do get to the camp where Cassandra and Alex are still drinking, I presume.
I'm getting in party mode. Like putting up my hair and pigtails and putting in my ribbons and doing the makeup. And going all full like...
Alex is just drunk enough to be jealous. Vocally. Like, I wish I was cute and that I could do all that.
I take breaks every once in a while and start putting makeup. Now it's and ribbons.
It looks so weird and stupid on me.
Own yourself. Own it. It works if you work it.
Does like a pose and she's like, see, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Yes.
And that's when Rob and Sam walk up.
It only looks stupid if you feel stupid. Believe me, my ex used to give me shit all the time. Make you super self-conscious. It's not fucking worth it. Cassie, what's up?
Hey. How was the shenanigans?
Shenanigans indeed. Had to fucking rescue somebody out of the water already.
Start like putting on like my knee-high platform shoes, start lacing them up. I'm sorry, drowning?
Bite? Maybe? I don't know. I think he kicked some trash or something, but it had like a chunk in his leg. No big deal though. Beach still open, just don't be stupid. You know how it goes.
Well, yeah, comes with the territory sometimes, don't it?
Oh, that's the whole reason we're here. Speaking of which, how about that handshake?
Oh, yeah.
Did you really
Pretty good,
take all of your kid sister's drugs?
She had a big bag, and she was showing it off in traffic, so...
How fucking big?
I go into the bag and kind of tilt the bag over to show him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The bag. Yeah, she pulled out on traffic. That's why I took it away from her.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Give her a couple more years. Learn.
You need a top off, or you starting from fresh?
One more time.
You need a top off, or you starting from fresh? Baseline, or you need a top off?
Let's go top off. So far, so good. We'll ease into the next hour.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple and bring it back with us. It's party time.
Yep. Much faster walk back to the music.
Alexandra's like 6 foot tall with her platform shoes on. Her multicolored
The
like.
beach?
Oh yeah. She's
Very wide base platforms.
she's going to party.
Neon lights.
At this point, Rob is in some rolled up jeans, pair of Doc Martens, and a button up with a flat cap on.
Okay, while y'all are walking back, you see one of the women that was with Ricky and Bobby and the other hooligans. As she walks up, she was the quiet one, and she goes, "Hi, I'm not trying to offend you or anything. I was just, would any of you like to buy some stuff? Is there anything you need?"
All your customer base is up at the show.
I'm just, this is, if you don't, then that's cool. Okay. Alright. You're gonna just slips on by, looking for the next stragglers.
And they are thirsty this year.
Have they already been around selling?
That group in particular, I haven't seen them.
I mean, she didn't even seem like she wanted to be selling.
No.
I'm so kicking those assholes out tomorrow.
Be
We'll probably
careful.
have some more ammo by then. Would it?
Yep.
And y'all are consuming some of the mushroom caps on your walk?
Yup.
Okay. So by the time DJ Lala speaks this stage, y'all are seeing colors that are not real. There is an overlay to the world, brightly lit in purple bricks, and who knows what else you'll come up with. As your mind begins to play games, and DJ Lala yells for everyone to get hyped, and she starts throwing down her sick beats and mixes, and are starting to feel it dropping around as Huge Fairies and Tiny Giants, one of her most popular songs, begins. The wet sand starts to rise up in a line towards you through the crowd. Popping out of it with his slick sunglasses and slippers is your friend Dude Reginald. He gives you a double thumbs up.
Dude!
Starts partying.
I'm gonna pick Dude
Glad you could
Reginald up.
make it. Wait, no. Oh. Glad you could make it back this year, bros.
I'm gonna like pick him up and like hold him over my head and start like jumping and dancing with him.
Woo!
I didn't know if you'd be here.
I'm always gonna be here.
Like forever, ever?
I mean, until the Galactic Empire finds out I'm here.
Yeah!
What? on! Who's got the good stuff? He hops down.
And you get a little guy a shroom.
Huh?
And you get the little guy a shroom.
Yeah, heck yeah, he gobbles it up. Woo! Starts dancing around.
Content warning: please do not feed psychedelics to the wildlife.
Yes, please. Fiction, people, fiction.
He's dancing and going crazy with y'all as DJ Lala's set continues. And as it starts to wind down and then end with her big epic performance and the lights, psh, all that stuff, says, well, that was great, bros. I gotta tell you, too bad this marvelous celebration is marred by the amount of rubbish it bursts. No? He dives back into the sand, digs his way away, burrows away.
What? Did you say rubbish?
Fuck.
Mhm.
He's right. Come on, y'all. And start heading south.
Okay.
Sam is still very confused, but she's following.
Was there going to be a high cleaning up the beach? That was happening here.
Yep, that is exactly what the gopher just talked me into.
Okay, so the trash is talking to us, and we got sharp, pointy sticks and bags. Nothing is going to get done here.
I didn't grab any utensils or bags or anything. I was going to go kick it all back into the water. Fuck you, I'm high.
It's all pollution, people. Throw it in the water.
Please don't.
I don't think that's right.
That might not be.
Alright, as y'all take off south for this inspired go whatever. Meaning, let's take our break here.
Oh, what is that time?
Sounds good.
Hope y'all are enjoying. Remember to press the buttons.
All the buttons.
Yep, and we will be
We'll see
back,
y'all back in
in
a few
just a
minutes.
minute.
He said. Hey, welcome back, everyone. So we're playing Glitter Hearts, as we were, and we'll be jumping right back with the group walking away from the live performance, headed south because dude Reginald, their magical gopher friend, imparted some sad wisdom about how the celebration is marvelous, but marred by the mountain of rubbish that it creates. This has inspired Rob, who is now heading south to presumably clean up the trash that he had found earlier. As you all are walking away, you only get 100 feet or so before you hear, "Hey, Rob, stop!" over the speakers. You turn back to see DJ Lala jumping down from the stage, working her way through the crowd, and eventually getting up to you and like pushing her wig over her face, and says, where are y'all going? Or where are you going? Thought we were gonna hang out at my tent." Johnny?
Yeah. Where is Johnny?
I don't know.
Y'all know
Been-
Lala?
No. I
I.
think with me. Kind of blush a little
Oh,
bit.
hey, Samantha, right?
Yes, hi.
Oh, yeah, she
We
remembered her
met
name.
last year?
Yeah. Yeah, you're great.
You're great.
Well, hey, yeah, where's your tent? We were set up over that way.
Just a little ways past that way.
Perfect. Let's go. Rob has totally forgotten about the trash.
What are you mouthing?
I'm trying to like figure out because she's talking about hanging out in her tent with Rob, and Samantha didn't know that that was a thing. So she's trying to make sure that she's not hallucinating right now and that this is actually happening.
As sneakily as possible. Actually, a little bit of distraction here. Lala, this is Cassie, and I'm going to kind of lean over to Sammy. She came up to the shack earlier. She couldn't even remember my name. At least she remembered your fucking name.
Hey,
I'll set you up. You knock it down.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're going this way.
she's like, "So you don't know where Johnny is? Like, what happened to him?"
I haven't seen him since we got off work.
Yo, or I thought you two were friends.
Yeah, he's supposed to be around here somewhere.
All right, I'm sure he'll turn up, or maybe you could call him.
I can probably do that. I'm sure I've got a cellular device on my person somewhere. But just like full disclosure, I wasn't really paying attention to where Johnny's been for the last couple of hours. I'm about 2 fistfuls of mushrooms and I think 2 joints in. So like we were enjoying your show. But yeah, let me cellular device. Yeah, got it. Huh?
You still have your radio, or do you have to turn those in when you're off shift?
I'll leave it on the charger at the shack.
Dang, that would be handy.
But yeah, I will text Johnny. Hey, headed to Lala's tent. She's asking about you.
There's no immediate reply.
I'm sure you'll get it in a minute. Anyway, good
No
set
worries.
tonight.
Hey, thanks. Speaking of, I need to wrap some stuff up over there. Go ahead and head to my tent. I'll be there in no time.
Cool. After she walks away, Cassie, we need your little sister's drugs.
It seems like a noble pursuit.
I'll say.
Let's go get my bag of goodies.
So y'all head over to where she said her tents were, basically just past y'all's. And you find, indeed, there's a very large, like, 8-person tent set up. It's basically just this a little house, or whatever they call them.
Do we see the teenagers anywhere when we stop by to get the mushrooms?
You had the mushrooms on you.
Not the whole bag. Now we're going to have the whole bag, but like we didn't have the whole bag a minute ago.
The whole bag was with teens?
I thought Cassie had it stashed at the tent.
Sure, it was really well hidden. Right?
Sure. Alright, you grab what's left of them.
Or like kill the whole bag of my like one afternoon. I'm here for it. I didn't pay for it. It's better that they don't kill the bag of mushrooms.
So what just ran through my head was don't take drugs, kids. But it got jumbled in my head into don't take kids' drugs. And then I'm like, but that's what we're doing. We're taking kids' drugs.
It's up.
None of that, maybe. Just neither.
My vitamins.
It's homeopathic.
Anyway, as the big acts go on and everyone is in the center of it, you all pull away to a darker, more secluded, I mean, obviously out in the open, but there's no one really around, as you make your way over to the large tent, and eventually DJ Lala arrives as well. Hi. Hey, everyone. No word from Johnny?
I checked my phone.
Nothing.
No, not yet. Y'all got pretty close last year, right?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be through.
Anyway, yeah, let's have some fun. And yeah, she'll pull out some green and some alcohol, and eventually she pulls out these little like a retainer, like a container for a retainer, or dentures or something, a travel container, and pulls out a whole bunch of little paper tabs, little squares, paper. It says, I got these, and I thought it would be fun. I've never really done this, but I thought, hey, if we're gonna do it, we should do it here, right? See, like, one of my friends could really make it. So, it's a new friendships, right?
Fuck yeah. Cassie, mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got these two. Kind of pull them out a little bit, sure.
Yep, everybody get a handful.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic.
Pull some blotter. I'm gonna smoke a couple joints. Fucking party on the beach. This is doing my middle-aged heart a lot of good right now. Y'all have no idea.
But, y'all can take the lead here, if you want.
I'm throwing some tunes on my phone.
Okay.
At least she has a speaker in her tent.
No doubt. Okay. So, go ahead.
A little bit of dancing at one point. Gonna fucking nudge Samantha closer to Lala.
I will probably at some point end up breaking out whatever spinning devices I brought. It's kind of like in the immediate area, like right outside the tent. I imagine there's a speaker, and we're all just kind of bebopping, maybe like campfire situation, or I don't know. It's probably not hot enough or cold enough for needing a fire, but something on fire usually, maybe. Something to gather around. I don't know. Yeah, some light little spinny stuff, and just trying to like get her attention, but like not really, like kinda.
I think this would come to a role, maybe a convince someone. It's emotional role.
I'd like to help the situation by like nudging over and be like, "Isn't she pretty?" Talking to Lala.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all pretty.
No, but isn't she?
Wait. Plus emotional, right? Yes. So 4, 8, 10.
All right. They act and react based on how you convince them. Ooh, with that and that little bit of encouragement, she kind of eyes focus on you, and your eyes meet, and the phone light and the moonlight, waves crashing far away, the music pounding, neon lights swirling around in your hands and around your necks and ankles and wrists and whatnot. And there's kind of this magnetism draws you two together. You can go for it.
Moment.
But, as the night continues, eventually sleep will take you all with DJ Lala taking Samantha by the hand and pulling her into the tent, or guiding her into the tent, and the oversized air mattress, or undersized air mattress, I guess. Inside. Not really sex, because a whole bunch of drugs in her system and stuff. Mostly just sleep after they're coming down.
Lots of snuggles.
Rob is going to go sleep at one of the towers.
The lifeguard towers are literally like just 15-foot high seats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Crawl up there, get a good view, smoke the last half a joint I stole. If I can sit there and nod off.
As you're nodding off, you hear a scream and a whistle in the distance.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But sleep takes you. Sandra, how do you wrap up your night?
Noticing the cuddle pile, I probably want to give them some privacy. I'd probably have slinked off a little earlier than what they actually went to sleep at. To go back to the tent to make sure the sister and the knuckleheads aren't getting in too much trouble.
Oh yeah, okay. Alex passed out ages ago. And Lydia and Tegan are asleep by the time you get back. Becky, Devin, Mike, none of them are there at that tent, at the sorority sisters' tents with yours. And no sign of Rachel either.
Yeah, just hang up for a little bit. See if she turns up. If not,
Okay.
then I'll head to bed.
Alright. While you're waiting there, you do hear a whistle and a scream, or a scream, then a whistle.
Seriously?
Up in the distance.
Do I recognize the scream? Does it sound familiar to me?
Yes. Yeah, it sounds like your little sister's scream.
Ah, balls. I just stay straight up. And I just take off running to the beach. Running towards the scream and the whistle.
As you do, you make out the thin form of your sister, the moonlight, in oversized t-shirt, standing at the edge of the water line, while it looks like there's a lifeguard swimming out into the water.
I don't think she'd risk go swimming if her sister's on the beach. What happened, honey?
Oh. Here, just Indra. Cassandra, there was some kind of monster out in the water. I can't believe it. It's huge, like some sort of monstrous turtle.
I take like a little flask out of my boot. It says, "Here, have a sip." And I'm gonna kind of turn around while she's doing it real quick. And I guess, dude, Reginald, get the others.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody, honey. Just you got your towel?
Oh, it's back at the. No.
Who was swimming with you?
I wasn't swimming. I was just out here thinking.
After thinking. Oh, okay. We'll get into that later. So you were in the water? Good.
No.
Why don't you go up to the camp and go ahead and climb in bed? I'll hang out here, and I'll go find my good friend, and we'll figure out what's going on.
So kind of walk back towards Devin and Mike's tent. like halfway there. What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can make out if I can. Well, I'm just kind of like let my eyes adjust and kind of just peer out, and hopefully I'm not looking at like residual effects of my evening.
So, I think this would be a glimpse the truth plus mental roll.
Great. Okay, what's that? 8.
8. So you get to ask me one of the questions listed there. I'll put it in chat if you need.
Yeah, please. I don't have the PDF open.
So, for the audience, it is what happened here recently, what's about to happen, what's the most dangerous thing here, what's the most useful thing here, what needs to be protected, what here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide, who is in control here, what new and useful information can I gather, what sort of creature is it? And you get to ask me one of those as you peer out.
What is the most dangerous thing here?
Okay. As you're looking out there, you see, you can clearly see the lifeguard stop and start to hold himself in one spot, looking around, swimming out there, and you see what looks like a wave coming at him. As the water bends away from it, you see a large, horrendous turtle shell that has hooks or a harpoon or something through a segment of it with a net wrapped around part of it and trash in the net. That bears down towards the lifeguard. He turns back to the shore towards you, thinking perhaps you're your sister, and yells, "I don't see anything!"
Can I tell him to swim? And then...
What?
Swim fast! Behind you!
What? And then he gets jerked.
Bastard!
As the turtle shell disappears behind him, he gets jerked under and pops up and is surprised, and he gets jerked again, and then he's fighting, and you see splashing all around as he starts to break away and is swimming back towards the shoreline, and you, as you see the shell crest, only for a minute, where it looked like the head of it was malformed. It wasn't shaped like a turtle's head. It had horns or something, some sort of spikes coming from it. It ducks back under and presumably turns out towards the ocean as the lifeguard pulls himself up onto the beach out of the water, hands and knees. What was that?
You go kind of drag him more onto the sand. Kind of help him get like into a situation. How hurt are you?
No, he looks around and he has this scratch on his right side and what looks to be a bruise forming around it and across his belly. Something Like something cold and metal grabbed me.
I'm gonna pull the flask out here for the nerves.
I can't. Captain would be pissed. Never
Captain don't
found
know.
out. I can't. I can't. I appreciate it, but no. You're not the girl that called me out here. Where is she?
Send her back to the tent. I'm her sister.
Oh. Okay. Well, what's your name?
You know what? What's your name?
Corbett.
Corbin. I'm Cassandra. Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Do you have your radio handy?
I mean, yeah, it's at the tower. He kind of points to the 30 feet away where the tower is.
I go up and get it. Bring it over to him.
He calls it in. It's unknown attack.
You need medical attention, hun?
I don't. I think I'm gonna be okay. Just a little sore.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for you. Wait here with you. Wait for help.
Yeah, eventually they show up with the ATVs and him up on the back of one and going to drive back towards the north shack. Is there anything else you want to say in that scene with the lifeguards?
No,
They thank you for looking out for him, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm pretty filled with fun party tricks, so I probably wouldn't say or do much. Just bare minimum.
Okay. They will drive him away, and well, one of them will, while the other one stays to take that position while they find out what's going on. The live tower or the tower.
Did Reginald wake up everybody or not?
Reginald's not there.
Reginald, where you at?
He left at the end of DJ Lala's.
Reginald.
Corner.
Kind of move some of the sand over. Buddy, need your help.
But he also
Yeah.
many mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. But he might have gotten lost. He might have come out underwater. We found some
killed
golf balls
Reginald.
and a dead floating groundhog in a bathrobe. So can blame it on me.
Yeah, but you can't seem to find him, and this larger guy walks by. He's got his t-shirt tucked into the back of his jean shorts and his baseball cap on backwards, smoking a cigarette. Gives you a dirty look as he passes, and like, yeah, you're crazy. Talking to the sand. Looking it.
I just let it go.
Like, before he passes you by completely, if you need any more, name's Ricky, you can come and find me. I have plenty to sell.
Ricky.
Have you seen, you know what, never mind.
In
Never
here.
mind.
No, tell me. In who?
It's okay. It's okay.
No, come here.
Lady, leave me alone.
Hey, you say you got good stuff, and then
If you
you're like,
want some stuff, I got which
talk
I
to
can
you.
get you some stuff, but don't be like up on me like that.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make this weird.
All right. Well, you go on now. You hear?
Okay. Alright. He like kind of scurries along, flicking his cigarette out towards the beach.
Don't fucking litter. Jesus Christ.
So kicking those guys out tomorrow.
But yes, yeah. Oh, we've got 20 minutes. Okay.
I kick him out and take his drugs.
I mean, I can fill a little bit of time because honestly, as much mushrooms and acid as I've had tonight, there is no way I fell asleep on that fucking tower. Like I was just letting you have it, but suspension of disbelief only gets me so far.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm staring. I am watching the water down here become water up there, and the stars have now traded places. They are dancing to the tunes in my head. Everything has finally turned itself into one large zoomed in hyper focus of the horizon itself, and there is no longer a curve to the earth because it is the non-linear plane that is all of fucking existence. I am in the right moment.
In there, dude. Right. Okay, so you're staring out. Sandra, you doing anything? Cool. Okay. Anything else for the night?
Hey Samantha, what are you and Lala talking about?
I don't know. I didn't figure we really needed to go into specifics of any of that.
You need to.
Not prepared. I didn't know it was that kind of channel. Canoodling. Just canoodling.
Oh, I haven't heard that word in a while.
Talking about life and what's after that and music and, just vibing.
Nice.
And canoodling.
Okay, and
Not
Pickle. Oh,
about what's going on anywhere else.
That's fair. That's totally fine. Pickle, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else Cassandra wants to do that night?
No,
Sandra?
you'd probably just make sure his sister was kind of calmed down. And probably would have made sure her sister was calmed down and in bed before she tucked herself in. That's about it.
Looking back at Devin and Mike's tent, she instead just follows you back to the other tents with the sorority sisters. And y'all sleep in.
You said Rachel never came back, right?
Yeah. Rachel never returned that night.
Okay.
Mm.
I keep tabs on everybody,
I think we also never saw Johnny again either. Like I'm figuring that probably ended up just going to the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know
We'll
he
find him
doesn't
in the
live far from the beach. He probably skateboards
tracks.
to work.
I'm sure he'll be back in the morning. Maybe
Oh.
with Rachel.
Yep. So in the morning, Rob and Cassandra are woke by Johnny going up and being like, "Oh, well, sorry, didn't mean to wake you. I was just having a morning, having a morning. Good, never mind, rest.
What happened?
Oh, then, don't worry about it. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you."
Are
That's
you talking
cool.
about the lifeguard last night?
Pickle, you sound
talking about
really
the lifeguard?
soft.
There's a cat on my mic. Give me a second. My kitten's laying on the laptop. Okay. Is that better?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Are you talking about the lifeguard last night?
What?
Never mind. What's wrong with the morning? What you looking for?
This place is a fucking wreck. Do you not see it? There's styrofoam and cigarettes. There's plastic bags all over the place. We're not cleaning up. This is fucking ridiculous.
I have an idea. If you're down for it.
Yeah.
I'll get one of the musicians to encourage a group of folks to help straighten things out.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's talking about. She's talking about gathering volunteers. Oh, a second. I'm gonna rub my eyes, stand up, step out, take a look around. How bad is it?
It's real bad.
Is it
Like all the trash cans and dumpsters nearby were emptied out on the beach.
It's gonna be a long fucking day.
Yep. Good luck with that.
I want to be involved in this. Can I get up?
You're still alive.
Johnny's like, yeah, where's Samantha? Where's Sam?
She was hanging out, vibing with Lala last night.
Oh,
Where'd you end up?
cool. No, I just went home.
Insight check. No, I'm kidding.
That's a perception of McGraw. What can I tell about him?
Yeah, is it, blah, 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 where am I? Well, can you find her?
Yep. I'm on it. You get with the event staff, see if they can make an announcement, get some volunteers, get some people started. You work the staff, I'll work the crowd.
Hey, when you say that.
Rather I take the staff and you hold the balls? What?
Whatever. And he turns to walk away and bumps into Rachel and I'm sorry. And she's like, yeah, sorry, no worries, no problem. And he's like, oh yeah, they kind of stumble over each other, and then he goes off towards the North Shack, and she's like, what's going on? Hmm?
Nothing. Did you bring breakfast?
Like shit.
I'll
Did
be
you
back.
sleep?
I'm headed to go get Sam up.
Okay.
Rise and shine, you little hippie.
Good morning.
No,
Do
it's
you
not.
have coffee?
And no, I don't.
This is very sad.
But I tell you
Can
what,
we fix these things?
maybe. So I need you to get a bunch of your little crunchy friends together and get started, and I'll go get coffee. Text me whatever you want from Starbucks. It's on me.
Started with what?
You'll see. Get dressed. And I'll walk away. Text me your order.
Do we want to talk about how bad Starbucks is for the environment, or
It's just the closest coffee shop. I'll make sure to get the paper cups.
sure there's a camp that has coffee somewhere around. Probably. Somebody gets up early. Even little hippie kids.
Fine, I'll do Dunkin'.
Alright, so we'll get dressed and I'm gonna drag Lala out to you.
No, it's too early.
Oh, come on, it'll be fine. Come
Oh, it's too early. Back to bed.
on. 1 hour. 1 hour.
No more sleep.
1 hour.
15 hours.
1 hour. And then I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna walk outside and see what a hot mess is everywhere.
It's messy. Looks like dump was just piled onto the beach overnight. Not even overnight, just within hours.
This is absolutely unacceptable. I'm already formulating a plan. We're gonna get Lala involved, and we're gonna put on a concert, and we're gonna be like, "Look, you crazy hippie motherfuckers, start picking up some trash." It's gonna be a thing. Give a speech about civic responsibility, and some of the other things. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Being a guest in someone else's city.
Also, that
Because a lot of these people are out of towners.
it's true.
You'll start whipping the crowd up to a word frenzy. Rachel, of course, helps, and Alex helps as well. They all start cleaning up, and you're cleaning up the beach.
I also literally ignored whatever she sent me about her coffee order. I went to Dunkin' and got 6 of those gallon cartons and a whole bunch of paper cups.
Okay.
Not just for the core group. We're trying to get volunteers in.
Got you. And Cassandra, Aki doesn't get up. She stays in. I mean, she was up until nearly dawn.
I'm gonna take that coffee and I'm gonna pour it in my little cup that I have, about half full, and then I'm gonna dip in my bag and I'm gonna pull out a pack of hot chocolate and I'm gonna put about half of that in my coffee. We're gonna stir that up real good, and then I'll be awake in about 10 minutes.
And I'm gonna pass over the flask. Here's the dog.
This will also help.
Right? People start to get into it and start to share herbs with the whole group, communally cleaning up, mounting it all in the parking lot or up against the breakwater at behind or past the beach up by the road. Or it's not the breakwater. What is that called? That's the
High tide
I don't
line?
remember. Anyway,
High tide?
no, I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, you all start piling that up, and as you're walking back, you can see the five hooligans perching up and waking up, getting out of the big truck or out of the bed of it, and starting to light their cigarettes, and looking at all of you, gives you a dirty look, Rob. The main guy, Ricky.
Come up, Robbie.
Don't let me catch you putting your cigarettes out.
I guess I'm supposed to swallow it then?
I don't care if you shove it up your ass. Don't let me catch it in the sand. Got enough to deal with this morning.
He takes a couple of puffs and then leans over, pushing the burning tip of it into the sand, and wringing or pushing down and grinding it in there. And he picks it up out of the sand and throws it in the bed of his truck.
I'll keep going. That's what you got to damn pick up for.
Johnny will say, as you're walking past that, and Johnny will say, I bet it was that motherfucker. Reckless, careless, don't give a shit about anything. Look at that car, that truck he's driving.
I come up to you and Johnny and be like, "Do you want free drugs?"
Yeah.
They have drugs. We just kick them out and we search their persons and use that as an excuse to kick them from the grounds.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And we get to keep drugs.
All right, let's finish cleaning up first.
Okay. Free drugs. Selling drugs does not make any kind of illicit activity any better, so please don't do drugs. Public service announcement.
Okay, so y'all well into the morning, a couple of hours past dawn, 2 hours past dawn, I guess. Not quite noon though. Wrapped up, there's a whole bunch of trash bags and piles of trash up by the road. People are pretty happy, celebrating, ready to cook whatever they're gonna cook or make their BLTs or whatever they eat. B&Js. Imagine there's a lot of sandwich eating at multi-day festivals.
Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't you bring stuff to make your own sandwiches? It's so cheap and efficient.
I would have brought a grill with like fresh vegetables and things, and a couple like meat items for me and whoever is carnivorous around these parts, which I'm guessing is very few people, but it's organic. My cows are kept well.
That's bad.
They get massages, and they get those little rolly things they love, and they go under. It's really cute.
Once we do have all the trash taken care of, I'm going to start eyeballing the assholes in the pickup until I can catch one of them handing something out. And then me and Johnny are going to pounce.
Okay. You see that after they're done smoking, getting ready in the morning, they go across the road to get some food at a bakery or something, at an eatery. Then come back and kind of split off from each other, with the Ricky guy going with the aggressive woman. You haven't learned her name. The Bobby guy going with Melissa, his girlfriend, their boyfriend, girlfriend. And then the last one, the quiet one, breaking off and going by herself, as they all kind of start weaving through the crowds.
Right on. Let's get Bobby first.
Okay, Bobby and Melissa. Okay. They're kind of just holding hands, walking around right now. Waiting for them to make a deal.
Yep, just keeping distance, waiting on them to sell something.
Okay. I think this is a be vigilant plus mental roll.
Ooh. Am I getting any help from Johnny on this?
Johnny is hanging out with the sorority sisters and Cassandra at the grill.
Fucking Johnny, goddamn useless. It's gonna be a 7.
You get to hold one. You can ask me one of the questions here. For the audience, there's what's my best way in, what's my best way out. Are there any dangers that I haven't noticed? What's most vulnerable to me? What seems to be the monster's weakness? What's my best way to protect the area and victims here? So none of them really apply necessarily to this situation. I was just seeing how well you were paying attention to them.
Right. So here's
You definitely. It seems they're most clumsy when they're around these two, roughly teenage-aged masculine individuals. They look to be young men of some sort.
here's the question I would like to ask. Did I see what pocket he's pulling in and out of?
Melissa is using her back left pocket.
Now it's going to look like I'm grabbing her ass. All right. Walk up behind him. Snatch the drugs. Grab him by the arm. Just as quick and fast as I can. While saying, all right, time to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nope, gotta fucking go.
Just talking to our friends here.
No, you weren't.
You do this? You don't have the authority to do this.
I can call the people with the authority, or I can just kick you out. I didn't figure you
We're
wanted
not
to be
the only
arrested.
people doing this.
A whole bunch of people doing it. You're doing it out here, plain as day, super stupid.
Come on, man. It's all about the expression here. Having fun, relaxing.
Yep, which is why you got to go, because you are making my anxiety spike. Here's the thing. If I don't kick out the ones that are being obvious, then the cops do get called. And the ones that aren't being obvious, they get fucked too.
Alright, roll convince someone plus emotional.
10.
Alright. They're like, fine, we'll go.
Where's your buddy, the asshole?
I don't know. Somewhere up there.
Alright, well, you need to hope he gets to you before I get to him. And I am going to get them most of the way to their vehicle, let the gate know that they're out, and then head back to find Ricky.
As you're walking them out, Melissa will be like, "Come on, just let us go. We'll give you a cut. Come on, we gotta make this money, but otherwise we're gonna lose our house."
Dude, I hate it for you.
It's not like you're gonna do this to anyone else. No one else is gonna picked up for this. Picked up for selling. For letting people get what they need for this place?
Are you kidding? This shit's a fucking hobby for me. I do this all weekend long. You're just my first catch. Dude, I spend half my year in fucking warehouses and the other half at Burns.
They're just bargaining and begging. And if you don't relent, they get kicked out.
Yep, they're out.
Mm-hmm. And then as you go looking for Ricky, I think we're just going to call it there.
Yeah, because him I'm probably going to play.
I hope y'all have enjoyed this. It's a little slower of a build than the previous Glitter Hearts games, because I knew we had the possible time, which we will expand on this story and continue it in a fortnight. On what is that? That's the 30th. Those here in the States. And then next week, we will be back for our regularly scheduled campaign, Denizens.
Woo!
Yes, I hope you all enjoyed. Oh! Before we end, we have to do the questions. Oh shoot! I don't even have it up anymore. Questions to see if you get any XP.
Love some XP.
End of session questions. All right, so here's our questions. Did we learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
Littering is bad.
Littering is bad.
So bad.
And it's very important to know that. So mark an XP. Oh wait, no, not yet. It's the total amount of questions that you answer yes to. Okay, so second question. Did we save someone from the machinations of evil forces at play?
Yeah, we kicked out the drug dealer.
Cassandra saved that one lifeguard guy.
It's true. Okay.
Yeah, we saved
It's two yeses.
2 people out of the water.
Two lifeguard guys. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
And I did get rid of one drug dealer. The actual problem is the next one I'm after. Bobby wasn't bad. I just figured he'd be easier to deal with first.
Number 3. Did we learn something new and important about one or more of the magical heroes?
Yeah, I think that my character is a little bit more mischievous.
I would say that we learned Cassie has a mother hen aspect to her. I was going to ask if I could use something about my own character for this one, which, if I can, would be that we learned that even if Rob is smitten, he will quickly shift gears into wingman.
He's a good friend.
Is a good friend.
That's what we learned. Rob is a good friend.
Yes.
Okay.
We all have a proclivity for party favors.
And final question, did we develop new friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yes.
Yep, with yeses to all of them, you get 3 XP.
I gotta figure out where on this sheet the XP go.
Well,
I do not know.
I found it.
Experience down.
First sheet.
Now my XP from the last session, will that tie over, or is that just...
No, this is a totally different.
Okay, cool bean.
I don't remember how the XP works in this game. I'm gonna have to go look it up again, but I have it
But
marked.
when you get 6 of them, you get an advancement point. You'll erase the XP and take an advancement point instead, and that can allow you to upgrade your stats or get new moves from your types or whatever.
New moves.
And then
Of a new move.
new moves, or if you get 2 or more advancement, you can do more. Like you can get moves from other archetypes and stuff.
Ooh.
It gets pretty expensive at that point.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for running, as always.
It's my pleasure. I love it. I hope that everyone, has a wonderful, wonderful night. Day
Thanks,
if you're in
George.
Australia.
Running. Thank you for having me.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Press the buttons.
Yes. Get the merch.